May 12th, 2007, 2 weeks before departure.
Okay, so you're writing down as we put it away what you got and where you put it.
Well, right now it doesn't matter where I put it right now. All that I'm trying to do is find out what we have, so when I go shopping I don't buy double.
No, so it's all going to come back out again before we...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because all the new stuff's going to have to go on the bottom. And all the old stuff's going to have to go on the top.
Okay, well, we're going to continue to put away the food. I'm going to help Laura do that, and we'll get back to you later. Smile, honey.
How long have you been working on this?
All day.
All day?
All day.
Since how long?
When did we actually start on it? About 9?
About 9.
I forget what we did in this one. No, it was later than that. Because we were still looking for the cat at 9 o'clock.
Bree skipped out on her doctor's appointment this morning, conveniently, and missed getting her health certificate, so we're going to have to toss her in her box either tomorrow or the next day and take her for her vet appointment. It's like she knew it was happening.
Fresh water comes out here.
You're sure?
Yeah, well.
It's,
Yeah, well, the rest of it's all hooked up. I just don't have enough hose. Don't have enough hose to finish the installation.
Installing the water maker is really a pretty straightforward operation. You just have to run the tubing from a seacock to the strainer, from the strainer to the filter, and from the filter to the diaphragm and pump. We mounted the filters on one side of the bulkhead, the diaphragm and pump to the other side of the bulkhead, and then mounted a terminal block to connect the wiring.
This is what the boat looks like. It is May 14th. And we are still, as you can see, getting everything put back together. How we doing, babe?
I'm tired.
Need a beer?
This has been a long day. What'd you say? Beer?
Beer.
Beer?
Look at that crap out there.
It's 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock. I just finished my workout. And I'm getting ready for another beautiful, beautiful evening. Bree, you missed your doctor's appointment this morning. Did you know that? Did you know that? Ready for a beer, baby?
Ready for a beer.
What did we get done today?
Huh?
What did we get done today?
Well, what did we get done today? Let me tell you. Picked up some lumber for Nick to make the dinette backs with, and emptied everything out of the starboard cockpit locker and out of the icebox locker, and installed a water maker. We bolted it to the bulkhead. We bolted the pre-filter and strainer to the bulkhead. We ran the plumbing. We ran the wires. We did everything except attach the hot wire lead because I lack the circuit breaker on the electrical board. So We're going to have a couple circuit breakers added onto our electrical board. And the other thing that we didn't do was we didn't run the saltwater discharge because it ran out of hose. The hose that came with the kit was not sufficient to complete the installation. But otherwise, we're ready to rock. We could actually run the thing if we had to.
Who missed her doctor's appointment today?
Bree missed her doctor's appointment today because the young lady disappeared, went AWOL just before she was to go to the doctor. And then she come traipsing back, what, around 2?
Around
Meow.
two.
Alrighty then.
So, tiller pilot's almost ready to go in.
Almost. Almost. Except I gotta put a backing plate on here because this is not thick enough. I want this to be at least 1 inch. So I need to saw probably a piece like that off, because I don't have much room in here. Not that big. I'm having a hard time getting this put together because I can't see it. Maybe if I had my regular reading glasses I could see it.
What are we up to today?
What are we up to today? We're installing the tiller pilot, and actually we're almost done. We've drilled 3 holes, actually 4 holes in the boat with 3 more to go, small holes, and a screw came out. Tiny little screws. I mean, I can't even see them, barely. Anyway, trying to connect the tiller pilot, which, by the way, the tiller pilot ST2000 doesn't come with wiring. And it doesn't come with very, excellent instructions, but we're managing. I think we'll find out if this is going to work once we get it done, all hooked up. But we've had to make a couple of runs for tools because my drill index is not the greatest, and I didn't have the right size hole saw to cut that little hole. Now this wire went in much easier than the other one. Tiny screwdrivers are required, and multiple sizes of drill bits, and a 53 64ths inch hole saw. We cheated. We did it with a 7/8 hole saw. All right, got the wires hooked up. Now, all that remains is to pop this in here. Uh-oh. I got that all hooked up, and I got to put the gasket on over the wires. Son of a gun. I bet it would be easier to pull the wires all the way out and run the wires through that hole than to take those little screws off again. So that's what I'm going to do. We had to delete the sound here because the radio was on and we don't want to get into copyright trouble. Installing the tiller pilot is pretty straightforward. Measure carefully, mark, drill, epoxy, run the wires and connect them up, and everything should work out just fine. Well, not bad for an amateur. What do you think?
Looks good.
Looks good. Let me get the electrician over here to put in a circuit breaker and okay my wiring job. All you have to do is work up the nerve to drill a hole in the boat, which we've done a lot of recently. And we're not done yet. We've got more holes to drill in the boat. But now we have our water maker and our tiller pilot. All we need is an electrician to come over, put in a couple of circuit breakers, and we are set. All the major installations are done. Now the only thing I have to do is, put in a few little bits of deck hardware, screw down the vents on the back, and
What day is it?
Today would be Wednesday, Wednesday the 16th of May. Right on schedule. All we have to do now, major stuff, is sell the truck, sell our pickup truck, and arrange for shipping of our household goods.
That's it.
That's it.
In our next episode, Bree goes to the vet, Laura competes in another triathlon, and we make the final preparations for getting underway.